Ho, 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 weary Christmas shoppers, holiday lovers, cocktail lovers. Tonight we're going to learn how to make the classic martini. I like martinis in the holiday time just because it feels classic and cozy and I can sit with my feet up. So just remember, when you're getting a martini, if you don't specify that you like vodka or a preference, you're always going to get a gin. I love gin, and gin makes the classic martinis. So let's start. We have our 2 martini glasses, and what I like to do is put a little bit of soda water, or water if you don't have any soda water, if you're fresh out. And this is chilling down the glass. I'm also going to make mine with an olive, but a classic martini always comes with an onion. Try it sometime if you've never had it. It really complements the herbalness of the gin. And then also a thin slice of lemon is a nice thing as well. We're going to pair it later with our classic Washington meets California cheese board. We've got some charcuterie with some salami, some smoked cheeses, Gouda, pepper jack, cheddar, and crackers, and wonderful, wonderful gherkins. So let's start with our martini. Hope you can hear me over the music. It's a little loud. So I start with just a few ice cubes and a classic shaker. I like stainless steel because it keeps it nice and cold. I'm a Bombay kind of a gal. If you don't like Bombay and say you like Hendrix or Boodles or one of those other ones, you go for it. We're just going to go with a couple of jiggers. That's jiggers with a J. And I'll just put that in there, set that bottle off to the side. And I don't like to bruise my alcohol. I don't like it. We've talked about it before. Like, I'm going to shake it. We're just going to do a nice gentle swirl. You can put a couple of shakes in there, grandma. But other than that, something light. Then we're going to get rid of our ice. See how nice and cool our glass is? And then you can either just pop off the lid, or you can do a fancy bartender strain, which really is classic. Look at that. I like mine with a thin slice of lemon, and I also like it with an olive. A nice green olive just floating on the top, that tender salty nugget with that bracing herbal refreshment of the gin. Cheers, happy holidays, and happy Hanukkah. I love gin. That's it.
Actually going to show us how to open a bottle.
Yes, that's next. So we finished our cocktails. I made a little mess. Are we ready? We're all.
It's a one take, you said.
We're going to also learn how to properly open a bottle of wine. Get yourself some decent wine opener. I prefer this style. Some people like the fancy piece of driftwood with the corkscrew coming out, or a huge apparatus that they pump down. I'm not going with that. This is a nice one. This is a handout by Sacramento Bee, which I love. So here we have a fine vintage. Don't be knocking Costco's brands of wine. Don't drink their beer, but their wine is pretty good. Especially their champagne. Comes from France. So use the little knife to peel. So find a lip. It can be the lower lip or the upper lip. I go with the upper lip. And you just cut around the edges. But it's perfect because then you just pop it right off. See how easy that was? Close that because it's sharp. And then you don't have to do anything weird with wine. What you're doing is really just going right down the center and twisting it in. You don't have to go all the way through because you don't want to break through the cork so it pushes down in the wine. And then just catch a lip 1, flip it down, and then go for 2. That's it. And then twist it out. Don't you love that sound?
I do.
And then with your bell for a red wine, I always like to pour it a little high and slow, and I aerate it. Really get some air in there. Twist it off, set it down, maybe a couple of swirls. You just really want to open it up, and then take it all in. And when you're drinking your wine, breathe in just a little bit, like you do with good bourbons. You're always supposed to open your nose. And then pair it with maybe a little piece of cheese, anything that you like. I like the pepper jack. Oh my. Happy holidays. Drive safe. Hug your families. Kiss your friends.